What is up, guys? The Crown Jewel pay-per-view is coming up, so let's run down the top 5 wrestling news and rumors as we head into the big event. Boy, drop those notifications and let's get into it. Biggest report right now, already heading into the WWE Crown Jewel event going down in Saudi Arabia. It's in regards to The Undertaker, as it looks like he might be making some type of appearance at the show because he's already over there 24 hours before the event even takes place. A couple of videos online have been going around right now showcasing The Undertaker making a special introduction to Pitbull, who's taking part of the 2021 season festival. The festival is something that WWE always mention when they have a Saudi Arabia show because their crown jewel is usually part of this big festival. But the question is, why is The Undertaker there when we know that he is already fully retired? There's also no matches announced for the event regarding The Undertaker. We know that he has some very marquee matches, some of them that definitely didn't go so well, like Goldberg matchup, which we definitely don't want to remember. Now, of course, The Undertaker is retired, but that doesn't mean that he can't simply make an appearance. There's a couple possibilities when it comes to this. He could be part of a segment on the show, which we've seen Undertaker do stuff like that against Elias and so on. Any other heel character could go out there, talk trash, Undertaker could come out, take him out, and that will be it. The other possibility will kind of be the same thing, but WWE might not show it on television. It might simply be for the live crowd because it's clear that they love The Undertaker, and the amount of money that Vince McMahon gets paid from all of this obviously could bring anybody back. It's worth mentioning that The Undertaker introduced Pitbull and he was actually on his full-on Undertaker attire, and it's clear he won't be there unless it's related to WWE. So besides this concert special appearance, probably expect one at Crown Jewel, even if we don't get to see it live. The match card for the show is fully stacked, but WWE ended up adding another match, and that is the Usos taking on Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. This tag team match is going to be taking place at the kickoff show, and I wouldn't be surprised if they added even another match just to have more of the roster be featured in the show. I'm surprised they haven't announced a battle royal. Talking about matches that could be changing, there have been a couple of rumors and speculation that the triple threat matchup for the SmackDown Women's Championship, Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair, could be turned into a fatal four-way with Charlotte Flair being involved in it. The obvious reason for all of that is, of course, that Charlotte has been very involved with Bianca, Sasha Banks, and Becky right now over the last 4 weeks. It's actually surprising that they haven't made this a fatal four-way matchup yet, so don't be surprised if they do add her. A potential spoiler for one of the matches, Bobby Lashley is going to be taking on Goldberg, and it's worth mentioning that Bobby Lashley revealed on the Boston Open radio that Gage Goldberg, Goldberg's son, will be at the Crown Jewels pay-per-view. Obvious speculation is that he will likely get involved in this matchup to help out his father and get some revenge for what happened at SummerSlam, in which we got to see Bobby Lashley putting Gage Goldberg on the Hurt Lock. Bobby obviously didn't know that it was Gage because he was attacked from behind and he just went straight to the submission, but don't tell that to Goldberg because he doesn't understand it. To add to this minor potential leak, we did get the stage of Crown Jewel being shown to us, as construction has been on the way for quite a bit already. Nothing really too special. Obviously the arena is huge and it looks like they're gonna keep it as plain as possible, and that is having a big LED screen across the full stage. And last bit of news, CM Punk got a bit of a payback to Sasha Banks, as we know Sasha Banks ended up taking a jab at CM Punk last Friday night as she tweeted out that it was clobbering time to hype up her matchup against Becky Lynch. CM Punk took a couple of days after the ratings came out, and after, of course, it was shown that AEW beat SmackDown for those 30 minutes on the key demo. CM Punk simply quote retweeted it, indicating that indeed it was clobbering time. So clearly CM Punk decided to have some fun and just fire back a little bit. So that is all the latest, guys, at the top 5 wrestling news / rumors of the day. A lot of last minute changes heading into that event. Before we end it off, a quick recap on the full match card of it as of right now. Of course, we got the finals for both tournaments. Xavier Woods taking on Finn Balor, Selena Vega taking on Doudrop, Mansoor versus Mustafa Ali. We know who's gonna gonna win that one. Raw Tag Team Championship matchup, RK Bro taking on AJ Styles and Omos. We got Edge versus Seth Rollins in a Hell in a Cell matchup, which I'm very excited for. Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley, no holds bar match. Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks in a triple threat matchup for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Big E versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE title. And last but not least, the Universal Champion Roman Reigns taking on Brock Lesnar. Let me know down in the comments below which match are you most excited for. To continue being up to date, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll catch you on the next one. Dig it!